Hey guys. Um, Let me share this out. Tell about I'm busy. Just 'cause I love you and you love me doesn't mean we'll ever be. Wants to see. Hey guys, right? Me things you and me. Tigers and bears, but I'm scared of. I'm not scared. Sold out of fear, but I'm scared of. Am I the only one who thinks it's an impossible task? Why you don't last? Is that too much to ask? Hey friends. What did I title this broadcast? I don't even remember. Hey. Please say hi as you come in. There's only one boss. Miss Whitney! In fashion. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna wave to you, girl. All right. Okay, so we are all shared out on Instagram and Facebook. Y'all, we've got a full deck tonight. Some of them are short, some of them are long, but we're gonna fit them all in because we ain't got nothing else to do. We supposed to be inside, right? But yeah, happy Thursday. We're getting started at 8:05 as usual. Make sure that you share this out to your friends. Tell people about my broadcast, y'all. I'm trying to grow this, and make this community and make it more fun and make it more interactive. So, hey Deirdre, how you doing, boo? Yes. Tonight we have we have an update on Dr. Dre and his caustic divorce with his wife. That thing is just a dumpster fire. We have an update on Ezekiel Elliott and him trying to trademark Feed Me. My girl Cardi is out here getting the things. We have a story on Cardi. Good. Awesome. If you like to buy your tickets on Live Nation, we have a story for you. And then if you're, a fashion man or woman, we have a fashion story for you. All right. So get your pens, get your papers or whatever. Get a glass of wine or whatever beverage you prefer. Speaking of which, let me get myself some water before we start. Hold on, y'all. I need some water. Y'all hold it down for me for like 15 seconds. I'm already feeling my throat get dry. All right. I'm back. Okay. So, I'm excited about tonight. Can't wait to have your participation. How are you guys doing? We're at the end of the week. Do y'all have any fun plans for the weekend? Whitney, I know you are all swamped with K-Rusaw stuff. Y'all got anything fun planned? I'm taking my car to the shop because I need an oil change. I got the Jasmine Sullivan station running. Have y'all heard her new song? Oh my God. It's like so depressing, but it's so good. Yes, an agenda reveal. See, and I'm all for people celebrating their children how they want to. Celebrate your child however you want to. But you're not getting more than one gift from me for that child. You better tie the gender reveal into the baby shower. I'm not coming to a baby shower and a gender reveal. They better be one and the same. Urban garden work this weekend. Ooh, very nice, Deirdre. Okay, making the city beautiful. I like that. All right, we are getting started in 1 minute. Wait, is this Tory Lanez? Oh no, that's Bryson Tiller. Y'all, Tory Lanez is done. Tory Lanez is done. That man is done. And this is done too because it's time to start. All right, let me hit record. All right. Oh, you can only give gifts at the baby shower. Okay, I did not know that. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Welcome, everyone. Happy Thursday. We made it to Thursday. It's Friday Eve, y'all. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time ever seeing me on the internet or hearing my voice on the playbacks for the podcast or the YouTube channel, where you can subscribe at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like getting your business registered with the state, your articles of incorporation, making sure that you have EIN numbers and DUNS numbers so you can pay taxes and open up lines of credit, making sure you have appropriate contracts so your clients don't run off on you and you don't get taken advantage of by business partners. Also helping you with basic brand protection strategies so people don't go stealing your logos or your work, and not giving you your due credit. And also I help you create hiring policies so you don't get sued for discrimination. So yeah, I help you do all of those things. If you're wondering why I'm qualified, I am a licensed attorney. I have been one for 14 years and counting. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. And if you're going to be successful in business, you got to know some of them. There's no way around it. Nobody's going to give you a pass. So I'm here to give you those principles. One of the things that I don't understand about this country is that we say that we are a country built on small business, yet we do not teach our citizens how to open or run small businesses. So I'm here to change that. That is why I do what I do. Okay. So if you are in the startup phase of your business, or if you're thinking about starting a business and you need some legal help, a legal guide, I want you to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm and book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. You can also download the free biz launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. This is not a joke document, y'all. I literally had somebody email me and tell me, when they downloaded it and they already had started the process, and they just updated me this week and told me that they got their LLC approved. Okay. So the biz launch cheat sheet, it is not a game. It's really going to help you. Also at linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel and my podcast where I have all the replays of this show. Also, y'all, I'm looking for a graphic designer. I've been talking to you guys about getting this merch out for a while. Hey, Jarek. And I haven't been having a lot of luck. I've actually gone through 2 designers thus far. And things happen. So if you guys have any contacts for good graphic designers, hit your girl up and let me know. But that is enough about me. Let's get to the show. The way that the show operates, for those of you who may not know, if somebody's watching for the first time, is that I pull stories from the news, stories that you guys send me, stories from blog sites, and I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as entrepreneurs, as business people, or as people just interested in business in general, and we discuss them. You can send them to me, D-Boy, damn it, boy, please do. Yes. So we discuss these stories. So this is a time for you to participate, ask your questions, give your comments, as long as they are respectful, okay? So we are not going to hold up for too much longer because we're already like 9 minutes in. So let's get started, okay? First couple stories are going to be quick and short. So I know last week we talked about Dr. Dre and him divorcing his wife, Nicole Young, and that put quite a stir in the conversations for a couple of days. If you don't remember, Dr. Dre is divorcing his wife, who he's been with for 26 years, married to for 24. She wants, half of all his assets, including half of the rights to his trademarks for Dr. Dre and the Chronic. And she has been going to the court and petitioning. She also wanted like almost $2 million a month in spousal support. Well, there has been an update. The judge said, no, ma'am, you're not getting $2 million a month in spousal support because apparently Dr. Dre is still, paying the mortgage or the rent for wherever she is living now. He also is footing the bill for her legal fees and, is providing her security because apparently she's been getting death threats since the divorce announcement came out. So apparently Dr. Dre is willing to, support her financially during the divorce. He just don't want to pay her $2 million a month. But the judge was basically like, look, girl, you're getting your bills paid. You're not suffering here. You have your meals literally brought to you every day. And I have, very serious domestic violence cases that I am dealing with. So I'm not awarding you $2 million a month, at least not right now. So for those of you who are on Dr. Dre's side, congratulations for now. For those of you who are on Nicole Young's side, more power to you, boo. But that's that on that. The next quick one I wanted to remind you of, hey 76 Grim K. I think it was last week as well. We talked about Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys, who had gotten a new tattoo that said "Feed Me," and he was planning on trademarking it for apparel and gear and things like that. But apparently he has run into a snafu. The "Feed Me" trademark is already taken in the sports realm by a former WWE member, a WWE fighter named Ryback. Do we have any WWE fans here? Does anybody remember a WWE fighter named Ryback? I do not. I stopped watching wrestling a very long time ago, though I was a fan. But Ezekiel Elliott from the Cowboys is not going to be able to trademark it because Ryback, not only does he own the trademark, he doesn't want to let it go. And he actually called Ezekiel Elliott a scumbag for trying to trademark it because he said Ezekiel Elliott is actually a fan of his. So there is trouble in paradise for Mr. Elliott and his tattoo. Yes, D-boy. Yes. But yeah, I just wanted to update you on those cases. Sometimes we don't get updates on stories, so when I find them, I do my best to bring them to your attention. All right. If we have time at the end of this, when I get through the stories, maybe we'll go back to the Dr. Dre story. All right. Okay, but moving forward and moving on to the news stories for the evening. First one we have for tonight. How many of y'all have heard WAP? If you have heard WAP, give me an umbrella emoji. If you have heard the song WAP, give me an umbrella emoji. For those of you, if you don't know, WAP is a song that came out, maybe a month ago? I don't even know if it's that long, but it is a collaboration between Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. We are not going to say what WAP stands for because my mother watches this show. Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Hi, Joey. But WAP has been, a phenomenal success. It's #1 on the charts. It's everywhere. People have been doing, parodies. If you guys follow Jessica Duport, the real BB Judy, who does Kaleidoscope Hair, she did like a parody to promote her her hair drops. Thank you 76 Grip K. Thank you, Jared. Thank you, D-Boy, David Boy. Yes. Well, Cardi is like, look, y'all like WAP? You gonna get more WAP, okay? Cardi B has filed a trademark application for the term WAP. And what categories is she planning on doing this? Cardi B wants to have a WAP clothing line. She has filed a trademark for clothing, headwear, footwear, jewelry, backpacks, handbags, fanny packs, and luggage. She has also filed a trademark application for WAP for beverages. So beer, liquor, energy drinks, fruit juices, and sodas. How many of y'all want to drink a WAP energy drink? If you want to drink a WAP energy drink, give me a W in the comments, okay? But I want to know from y'all, ladies, I know you gentlemen, most of you probably ain't going to want to wear something that says WAP on it. But ladies, would you be interested in wearing WAP fashions or, having a WAP drink, making a WAP cocktail? Is any of you out here going to go and support Cardi's WAP line? 76 Group K said, nope, with an exclamation point. Jarek the Floating Yogi said, get that money. Yes. Look, if nothing else, Cardi B, she is a go-getter. Okay. You may not like her raps. You may not like her, but she gets to the money. Jarek, you'll pass. Look, they have things for men. They have umbrellas. You can get a backpack. You can get a luggage. You can get a beverage. Come on, support your girl. D-Boy Damn It Boy said that would be good for water far as marketing. Ooh, okay, D-Boy Damn It Boy. I see where you're going with that. Okay, very interesting. But yeah, Cardi B is, making WAP an official thing. She's going for clothing line and a beverage line. So 76 Grimke said she's not interested. Jarek said he's not interested. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I might be interested in an umbrella. But do your thing, Cardi. You can actually go and purchase these things online right now on her website. Creating Time says smart businesswoman. Yes, smart businesswoman. Okay. Hey, Margaret, how you doing? Oh, Margaret, I'm going to ask you a question. Margaret, 2 questions, actually. Have you heard the song with Cardi B and Megan's song, WAP? And would you be interested in WAP clothing or beverages? Because Cardi B has trademarked the term WAP and is coming out with apparently a WAP clothing line and a WAP beverage line. You laughing at me, Jared? Look, just when it rains, it's cute. It's cute. But good luck to Cardi. I love her. She is not only an entertainer, she is a savvy businesswoman, and she is locking it down with the money. Okay. Margaret, oh, you haven't heard it? Okay, Margaret, I want you to go and listen to WAP first. Go listen to Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion WAP, and then let me know if you are interested in WAP clothing and beverages. Okay. All right. Moving on to, this is Deirdre moved over. Oh, hey, Deirdre. Okay. All right. So moving on to our next story. Have any of you ever bought tickets off of Live Nation? If you have bought tickets off of Live Nation, give me the tickets emoji. If you have bought tickets off of Live Nation, give me a ticket emoji. Okay. And if you don't know what Live Nation is, they are essentially the competitor of Ticketmaster. You can buy concert tickets, event tickets on there, all sorts of things. You haven't bought tickets off of Live Nation? I think I have bought one event ticket off of Live Nation. Okay, thank you, Jarek. Jarek has purchased from Live Nation. All right. Well, okay, so Live Nation apparently not too long ago started something called the Women Nation Fund. Creating Time said no, but I have been to some events. Okay. And I think Live Nation, I believe that Jay-Z is part owner of that as well. Can somebody please correct me if I'm wrong? But yeah, so Live Nation recently established something called the Women Nation Fund. The purpose of this fund is to provide funding for underrepresented female entrepreneurs in the areas of concert promotion, events, and a festival space. So basically, Live Nation said, look, we understand that things are hard out here for women, probably following the Me Too movement. So they started this fund that they said, we're going to use this specifically to invest in women creators in the concert promotion space, in the event space, in the festival space, right? Great goal, great idea. I'm totally down for something like that. The problem is there's already an organization out here using the term Women Nation. So there is a company called Convention Nation Inc. Okay. And they have an online community that they have built for women business owners. And they call this online community Women Nation. And they provide classes, seminars, and networking events for women business owners. And they have had the phrase Women Nation trademarked since 2017. So they're not just out here, letting their freak flag fly. They actually have the paperwork saying that we own this phrase. So now they are suing Live Nation for trademark infringement for the name. So we haven't heard anything from Live Nation at this point. I did go to Live Nation's website, and Women Nation Fund is still up and running. So it's not like they turned it off. But what do you think about that? Do you think that this online community for female business owners, do you think that they are at risk for, having their trademark co-opted by Live Nation? Is there room for two women nations in this space? One of them, they are investing in, women entrepreneurs in concert promotion events and festival space. The other, that's Live Nation. Convention Nations, Women Nation, they are just an online community for female business owners. It does not differentiate by industry. So is there a danger of overlap there? What do you think? You're a smart crowd, so what do you think? Do you think that Convention Nation, they are right for suing Live Nation for trademark infringement, or should they just kind of calm down? What do you think? Because to me, in my opinion, there's definitely overlap here. Jarek, yes, right. We're on the same page. These are both venues where you are supporting women entrepreneurs. Now, one may be a more specific industry, but your entire goal is to help women entrepreneurs. So that could get very confusing for someone because Margaret thinks they're right. Okay, because maybe they are, because I actually did a Google search and I was trying to find Convention Nations Women Nation, but Live Nation kept popping up even though I was looking for this online community. So I think that they are definitely right for defending their trademark because Live Nation, they are way more popular than them and it would not take much for them to overtake them. So this is why it's important to have your intellectual property in order, because what if a big company tries to come and move in on your territory, right? And you want to have that paperwork in order so you can go to the court and say, make them stop. Intellectual property doesn't care how big you are. If you are violating someone's trademark, that you are going to have to answer for it. So Convention Nation, they are definitely doing the right thing, and Live Nation is probably going to have to change that name. Creating Time said Live Nation is big enough to have pick something else. Yeah, and I'm sure you have a legal team. Why didn't somebody do research on this? An online platform for women entrepreneurs. Come on, man. But yeah, so Live Nation they might be in a little bit of trouble. Hey, TB Moore, how you doing, hon? All right. We're moving kind of quickly, and I'm kind of glad for that because I do want to get back to a couple of these stories and have a discussion, but I wanted to make sure that we got all of them in, okay? Before we move on to our next story, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need a legal friend to help you, get on the right path, on the good foot of entrepreneurship, I am here. I'm here to get you your articles of incorporation, your EIN numbers, your DUNS numbers, your operating agreements, your contracts, basic brand protection strategies, all of that. So go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. Link up with your girl. I can't wait to hear from you, okay? D-Boy Damon Boy said, but it's easy to build off someone else. It's easy to build off someone else if they are not careful. So one of the greatest examples, or a good example, like in real life. So if you didn't know, I am located in the DMV area. That's DC, Maryland, Virginia. There is a clothing line here by the name of EAT, right? The acronyms, they spell EAT. They have a very particular color scheme, a very particular type of lettering. There was a business that opened up maybe like a year ago that they basically copied their whole color scheme, the 3 letters, all this stuff. But because EAT has their intellectual property in order, they went after this company. Now, I don't know what the result is, but it's like if you have gone through the trouble of building up your brand through the years, you do not want another person coming in and stealing that thunder under your feet. And the thing is, what if that original company goes under? If y'all remember when I did the Purell story, Target got hit with false advertisement claims because they had been saying that their Up and Up hand sanitizer was just like Purell, and Purell kills 99.99% of germs. But then they found out that at the FDA or whoever found out that Purell does not kill that much bacteria. They maybe kill about 70%. So if Purell only kills 70%, what are you talking about, Target? So Target got hit with the false advertising charge. So while it may be easy to build off someone else, you always run the risk of your house of cards come tumbling down if they do as well. Okay. Margaret Massey said Live Nation capitalizing on nation for familiarity. Absolutely. And people know them. People don't really know Convention Nation. I didn't know Convention Nation existed until today, right? So it's very good of them that they have their trademark so they can defend it. All right. Okay, moving on to our final story of the evening. How many of y'all have ever purchased a Hugo Boss item? How many, if you have ever purchased a clothing item from Hugo, Jarek is laughing. If you've ever purchased an item from Hugo Boss, now I think they're mostly a men's line. I do not know if Hugo Boss makes women's clothing, but ladies, if you have purchased an item for a male companion, or men, if you've purchased Hugo Boss for yourselves or another male companion, please give me an H in the comments. No, 76 Grim K. Okay. Yeah. So Hugo Boss, they are a men's clothing line. I don't know if I would consider Hugo Boss upscale. They're not cheap, but they're not like super expensive either. I don't think. Anyway, Hugo Boss, they've been in business forever, right? Hey, Nessie Time. So Hugo Boss has been in business forever. No Hugo Boss Moolah. Okay. Jarek has purchased something from Hugo Boss. Nessie Time, have you purchased anything from Hugo Boss at any time in life? Anyway, so Hugo Boss, they've been around. They are a respected name in fashion, particularly for menswear, right? Now, during, quarantine, because a lot of y'all weren't quarantining, okay, there, a lot of people took their skills and went virtual. And there is an artist by the name of John Charles. He is actually based in England. But he was giving virtual art lessons online. Like, everybody was doing everything. They were doing strip shows and everything is online now. But John Charles was doing virtual art classes online, right? And at the end of his shows, just like when I started, I'm like, welcome, welcome, welcome. At the end of his shows, he would end his show with Be Boss, Be Kind, right? And now John Charles has started a clothing line based on his sign-off called the Be Boss, Be Kind clothing line. Now, in English, when you say something is boss, it means it's great or fantastic, or at least that's what I was told in the argument. If any of y'all have experience with England and their slang, let me know if I'm right or wrong. But John Charles was like, I like my sign off. I think I'm gonna make some merch on it. So John Charles has started his clothing line. He's trying to trademark the name, and Hugo Boss is trying to block him. They are saying the fact that he put Boss in his clothing line name, that could cause confusion in the marketplace. And they're basically like, look, there's only room for one boss in the fashion world. So John Charles, we're going to need you to change that name or something. So I want to know from you, do you think there's room for two clothing lines that contain the word boss in the title? Can Hugo Boss and Be Boss, Be Kind, can they exist in the same in the same arena? Can they? Oh, Margaret said, I think my husband did years ago. Okay, you think your husband bought some years ago? Yeah. Do you think that Hugo Boss and Be Boss, Be Kind can exist in the same arena? What do you think? What do you think? I personally, while you get your answers in, hold on. Margaret Massey said, no confusion. Hugo can be kind. Oh, I like that, Margaret. You're very clever. Jarek said, yeah, there is room. I agree with y'all. Look, I'm not going to confuse Hugo Boss with Be Boss, Be Kind. I'm sure this man just has some t-shirts and some sweatshirts. Hugo Boss, 76 Grim K said nobody buys Hugo Boss anymore. You're right. I haven't seen Hugo Boss in a while. Anyway, but they're still around, right? Nobody's going to confuse Hugo Boss and, their refined menswear with this guy's line who's probably t-shirts and sweatshirts. He's not out here making, three-piece suits. Yes. Jarek said Hugo Boss better sit down. Yeah. But, whether or not Hugo Boss is popular anymore, it doesn't matter. Their thing is, we have the trademark for boss in fashion. There's only room for one boss. That is their argument, that there's going to be confusion. People are going to think that they have started a new line with Be Boss, Be Kind. I don't believe it. I think Hugo Boss is just being a bully at this point. And I hope that John Charles gets to continue with his clothing line, because we do need more kindness and, in the world. And he's out here, doing art and doing great stuff. Like, what are you doing, Hugo Boss? Have you provided any content to the world? But I hope that John Charles is able to go ahead with this. But you guys seem to be on John Charles's side, and that there's no confusion. And I totally agree with you. Yeah, so good luck to him. All right. So we have reached the end of our stories, but I want to go back to the updated ones that we talked about at the beginning, because the first one was, we talked about this for 2 days and y'all were on it. So for those of you who came in late, at the beginning of the show, we had an update on Dr. Dre and his divorce with his wife. So remember, we found out that she was asking for $2 million a month. And she wanted the rights, half of the rights to his trademarks and things like that. And she went to the court. So just to update you, Nicole was denied the $2 million a month. At least they haven't settled the trademark thing yet, but she was denied the $2 million a month because apparently Dr. Dre is still paying for wherever she's staying now and providing her security and, paying her legal bills and things like that, as well as paying her credit card bills that range anywhere from $150,000 to $350,000 a month. And the judge was like, girl, I have more serious problems here than you getting $2 million a month from your husband. So you're going to take this check from him and, go have a good time, at least for now until they go to court. So I want to bring us back to this Dr. Dre situation. Now, I've had conversations with people, and some of the people are saying that she's essentially doing this out of spite, and she's essentially looking for $1 million for every year that they were together, right? I'm still stuck on this trademark thing. Now, I don't know when Dr. Dre started using the term Dr. Dre, the name Dr. Dre, as a stage name, right? I don't know when it was trademarked. That's some research that I have to do. But in the long run, as a couple who has built a life together, yes, when she met him, he was already on the come up, but there have been significant developments, right? Isn't she entitled to her portion? Isn't she? Like, because she essentially gave up her life. She is a licensed attorney. She gave up her life to be his wife, right? She's known as his wife. We don't know her as a lawyer. We don't know Nicole Young outside of Dr. Dre. Doesn't she deserve some compensation? Because it's going to be tough for her out here. She is getting death threats because of her demands, for her divorce settlement. Isn't that something that should be taken into account, that she is kind of being penalized by the public? There are a lot of issues that she has to deal with. 76 Grim Cray, yes, whatever is in the prenup. Well, there is an issue about the prenup, right? We don't know if there is a prenup. She said she was forced to sign one, but that it was torn up. We don't have the prenup with us, so we don't know if it is valid or not, right? And if there is no prenup, California is a community property state, which means that she is entitled to, I think if you've been married to someone for more than 3 or 4 years, I think it's like a very low bar. You're entitled to half if there is no prenup, right? So I want to bring this back to the trademarks. Dr. Dre, and the lifestyle, right? Dr. Dre, the lifestyle that he and his wife started out with, while it wasn't, they weren't broke, it is nowhere near the lifestyle that they have enjoyed, over the last, 10 years. Apparently, I think Dr. Dre is worth something like $800 million. Where is Nicole Young going to be able to go, where she is going to be able to maintain this same lifestyle without Dr. Dre's support? And is it fair to just kind of throw her to the wolves? Because she has been living like that for the last 24 years, right? Margaret Massey said, when you think about it, she's invested more of her life to him. What's he going to do? Play around with other young chicks who haven't devoted that time to him? Girl, I'm not concerned with Dr. Dre and what he's doing. I think Dr. Dre has lived his life even while he's been married. She's literally caught him in hotel rooms, right? But I think, while I will never say that she doesn't deserve the money. I'm still stuck on these trademarks. If Dr. Dre was using these trademarks before he met you, if they were trademarked before he met you, why do you think you're entitled to them? Right? Because she met him as Dr. Dre. She did not meet him as Andre Young. Why do you think you're entitled to them? Margaret Massey said, men never think the wife deserves anything. She needs to get her share. Right. And the court is saying, you're getting a share right now. Your husband is paying for where you live. He's paying your credit card bills, which are, $150,000 to $350,000 a month. You've got private security. You're having your meals delivered 3 times a day. You can go and do whatever you want. Right? Why are you entitled to his trademarks that he was using prior to the two of you? That is the question that I have. But that's just a question. And I would be open to hearing your opinions about it. Okay? But if you don't, we can end right now because it's 8:35. Anyway, but yeah, so Dr. Dre, he has a stay for right now. He does not have to pay his wife $2 million a month. The money he is paying now is more than sufficient, according to the judge. Jarek said, "'Cause greed." I'm never going to say a woman don't deserve her money, Jarek. You're not going to get me to say that Nicole does not deserve this. You will not. I just have to ask why. Margaret said they became one. Margaret is like, these vows are forever, baby. She said they became one when they got married. Run me my money. Nessie Time said she's not. If they were obtained before they married, but from time of I do, she is entitled to those later. Jarek said, "'Cause hurt." So Nessie Time, you're saying that she's not entitled if they were obtained before they got married. Okay. But if they did get it, after they got married, then maybe. Okay, Jarek says she's hurt. It's okay, Nessie. I understand. Jarek said she don't deserve $2 million. You don't know what she's doing, Jarek. Maybe she's scrubbing the floors, with her bare hands. You don't know she's cleaning the house from top to bottom, cooking meals. What? Like, who are we to say that she don't deserve $2 million a month? We don't know what stress she's been through. Anyway, good luck to all the parties at hand. I want to thank you guys for your participation. I want to thank you guys for putting up with my shenanigans. It's always fun hanging out here with you. Make sure that you go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm and book your coaching sessions. Go check out the video trainings. We've got the EIN training, the DUNS number training, the operating agreement training. Trista said, I'm late, been at dinner. It's okay. You can watch the replay. Yes. So, linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm is where you find everything. Well, we won't be on tomorrow as usual. We do Monday through Thursday. I'll be on Monday. Again, I'm looking for a graphic designer. I have been trying to get this merch out. You're welcome, Creating Time. And I have gone through 2 designers so far, and they've both ended not well. So if you have any recommendations for graphic designers, please DM me. I'm trying to get this merch out by the holidays, and it just seems like it's not my forte. So this is a very high mountain for me to climb. But help your girl out. Send me some recommendations, okay? Have a good night. Super, super great hanging out with you guys. Take care of yourselves this weekend. Wash your hands. Wear your masks. Thank you, Margaret. Have a good weekend as well. Bye-bye, guys.